Out here in Oklahoma where the skies stretch wide, we're raising up our family with a whole lot of pride. 60 acres of land, that's where we roam, with cattle and chickens. This farm is our home. Through the ups and downs, we've chosen this life. With love, faith, and hard work, we push through the strife. Foster care and adoption, our hearts open wide. God's got his plan and he's always our guide. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. Beef cattle grazing, pigs in the pen, meat, rabbits and quail, we'll do it all again. The garden grows plenty, enough to share. With each passing season, we're growing with care. Full-time work, full-time farm, but we wouldn't trade it for any kind of charm. Outdoors and sports, the kids run free. We're building a future for all to see. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. We teach financial peace year after year, helping folks find freedom, leaving behind the fear. Faith, family, and farming are our way. With God on our side, we'll never stray. We're the Walker Farm fam, living free on the land we've been blessed with, just you and me. Debt-free living, teaching others the way. Every other day we got something to say. So come along, subscribe and see. God bless this life, this farm, this family. Yeah, we're the Walker Farm fam. God bless this life, this family, this land. Yeah.
Go for it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to make this quick because guess what, Ransom?
What?
It's cold.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. So, not the ideal day to do this, but we are getting a new piece of equipment delivered today, and it's not exactly a piece of equipment for the farm. It's more for the school, but it will work our driveway. It will work our ground. It's called a Road Boss, and Cassie is at Bradford at the school. They have a long gravel driveway in Ransom. How rough is that driveway?
Rough.
It's got a lot of potholes, and it just needs constant maintenance. So we got the trailer now. I showed you guys that. We bought the trailer a while back. Well, finally, the equipment's here. The owner of Road Boss, I believe it's the owner, is going to meet us out at the school with the equipment. So today we're going to try to load up the tractor and hook up the trailer, load up the tractor, head over there and see what it's all about. So come along. So we went ahead and cleaned the trailer off. Had a little bit of snow on it, but not too bad. Woo! Oh, it's cold out there. Today is not the best day to do this, but guess what? We're going to do it. So I have the heater on here in the shop, and it is making it warmer, a lot warmer, I can tell. And this John Deere tractor usually doesn't have any problem starting in the snow or in the cold, but I want to make sure that it is as warm as possible in here. So we're gonna let this heater run another 15 minutes, then we'll start the tractor up. Oh, so this is the best thing coming here. Defrost, and it's pointed right at the tractor. So we are loaded up and it's very cold. I'm not so sure I'm going to kill the tractor. I might just leave it running on the way over there, kind of putt along. because it's about 21 degrees, and it does have heaters, but when you're moving 55 miles an hour down the road, I'm afraid that cold air might just cool it down real quick. So to be on the safe side, I might just leave it running. It's not going to hurt anything, but first time I got loaded on the trailer is a success. Not in the conditions I thought I'd be doing it in, but hey, you got to deal with what nature sends you, and right now Mother Nature is dishing out the cold weather. So I want to get it chained down, we'll get the kids and head that way. All right, kids, time to go back to school. No, not really, not today. Nope, but as we pull in here, I'll show you guys how bad the driveway is. Make sure I don't get in a big hole back there. But the problem is, and it's just a normal problem, there are probably over 100 cars that go over this twice a day. So that's 200 cars going over this gravel driveway 2 times a day, and the school doesn't have enough money to put asphalt down. That's what it really needs. Therefore, the other option is maintaining a gravel driveway. Well, the school doesn't have a tractor or anything like that, so that's why we're going to be trying to do the maintenance on it with this new road boss. But the owner, I've read in different things that the owner delivers it to you and makes sure it works like you want it to. And if it doesn't work like you want it to, then you don't have to buy it. So we'll see how it goes. I'll bring you guys along, probably introduce you to him. I paid for this, it's not free. So therefore, I did talk to him though, and if I tell you about it and then you go buy one and tell him that Walker Farm Fam sent you, he will give me some money back, and that would help to continue to maintain the driveway. So watch the video. If you like what you see, you go to order one, make sure you tell him Walker Farm Fam sent you. So he should be here anytime. I'm going to get the tractor unloaded. Kids are going to go inside, right? Well, Ransom might come out a little bit. I told him when his hands get cold, to go in. I don't want him to get too cold. But Cassie's got in-service or training today, so she'll be in and out. I don't know if she's here right now, but she'll have classes or training pretty much all day. So the kids will have a warm lobby to go in while we do everything outside. I'll show you a little bit of the before, and then after we get all finished, I'll try to come back to the same curve. This is the biggest curve, biggest problem, and show you the after. So here's some of the problems. It's kind of hard to see. We've got snow and ice, but Ransom, you want to go jump in the potholes?
Yeah.
One at a time? 1 pothole, 2 potholes, 3 potholes, 4 potholes, 5, 6, 7, and then this one is massive right here. So
Nice.
you can see it kind of has a low point. So what the road boss is supposed to do is put a kind of a crown on the driveway, and it should help out a lot. What's that, buddy? I know, we got a little bit of rain. I told them we got some rain. Hopefully it won't hurt us too bad, but you can see there's plenty of loose material here to work with. So I think we'll be able to work with it, but all through here, just pothole after pothole, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, it needs to be worked, and it needs to be worked often. So we're not gonna waste a lot of time because it's awfully cold, but I did want to show you guys real quick before we get it dirty and start using it. It's all nice, shiny, and clean. And this is, I believe, the smallest commercial road boss that they make. And so this is the owner.
How are you?
What was your name again?
Calvin.
Calvin. So Calvin came all the way from Texas this morning. Thank you so much.
You bet.
For delivering it, especially in the cold weather. But you saw the driveway when we pulled in.
Yes, sir.
You think it'll work for us?
Yes, sir.
All right. He says it's going to work. So we're going to go ahead and get it unloaded, and we'll show it to you in action. So it is finished, and I don't think there's a single pothole. So you'll have to excuse me if I have snot running out of my nose or something, but today was cold and not as fun. I think I'll do a lot more next time I work, but I got the entire driveway worked, and like I said, there are now 0 potholes that I can see in the main drive. So that worked awesome. It really did take a little bit of time going over it once or twice, but I'll show you the end result up here where you guys saw all the big potholes earlier. And the trailer I bought is working out perfect. So I got a 24-foot trailer, and it was just enough for the Road Boss. Also my brush hog would fit on here perfect for the Road Boss, and I can have my bucket on. Everything fits just like it's supposed to. And the truck, I was really happy with it. This is by far the heaviest load I've ever hauled with my pickup that I just bought. Oh, how long has it been now? I don't know, not that long ago. Well, probably like 8 or 9 months, but still new to me. Also, look at that. There's my old truck, my old Ford. If you guys remember, I actually sold that to a friend of mine that's a pastor in Locust Grove. Good guy, good family, and I'm so happy that they got it and it's doing good for them. So right up here, we got the end result. All of the potholes were up here, and now I know there are probably some drainage issues and different things that could be done on this, but I plan on coming over here and working it every 2 to 4 weeks, probably, hopefully at some point once a month. But for the first little bit, I might be over here every couple of weeks. But this is where it was so bad before, and now we have it worked in pretty well. So all this is going to get traffic over it tomorrow. Probably have 200 cars driving over, 100 in the morning, 100 in the evening. And I think some of the potholes will probably bounce back out, but I'll come back over here before too long and I'll work it again and see what happens. So there you go. If you guys need something to work your driveway, I talked to the owner of the Road Boss. He said they have everything from a 4-foot Road Boss that could be ran by a 25 horsepower tractor. So that's your smaller size. Mine's kind of medium. It's a 7-foot commercial, so the smallest commercial they make, and it requires a 60 to 65 horsepower tractor. Mine's 67 horse. They also make them really big, really wide commercial ones that have to be ran by a 120 horsepower tractor. So it really has all different options. But if you guys are interested, if you do order one, I encourage you first to call the owner of the company. When you call the phone number on the website, in the description, you're going to get the owner. And he will talk to you about your needs and how he can help. Also give suggestions. Excuse me, that type of thing. But so far, I'm happy with it. Now, the best part to me comes with a lifetime warranty. So they're guaranteeing this thing for life. Therefore, if we have any problems down the road, they'll be there to help. Also, these blades, so that serrated blade takes a lot of abuse. It can be adjusted as it wears, but it's self-sharpening, and if I ever do need to replace it, I'm able to replace it. So I'm gonna get back to the house. I've got to do chores. Cassie and the kids are gonna be shooting archery, so they'll be doing that for a while. But hopefully you enjoyed seeing the newest piece of equipment on Walker Farm. I'm gonna go warm up. So that was a full day of getting the delivery of the Road Boss. I was really happy with it though. It needed it for a long time. Hopefully it holds up. We'll just have to wait and see. Now it's time to cook, and I'm making some deer steaks. Cassie had kind of cut them up and soaked them in salt water yesterday, so I'm making some backstrap and then a deer steak is what the package said. So We'll get those cooked up, and then we got some tater tots, onion rings going. That's what's for supper tonight. But we'll have some beef thawed out soon, and I'm ready to try the new steer. But first, we got to cook the deer meat. We are ready. So if it looks like we're bundled up today, we are.
He's actually bundled up.
And if it sounds like I'm a little hoarse, I am. And I only have one person to blame. Cassie. It's all Cassie's fault. You know that? It's all Cassie's fault.
Now, who sounds like they've been yelling at the kids?
I'm joking. So, you guys just saw the footage of me over at the school. So, Cassie, how is the new driveway?
Amazing. We had a basketball game last night, and I had people stopping me, telling me how thankful they were and how awesome it was. So, I tell them, I know, but no, I said that was all Gary.
Well, it needed it really badly. We have to drive over it every day just like everybody else, and we want to do our part there at the school. So we did it, and now we get to do it again in a couple weeks, and a month, and on and on. But if it gets maintained, it's going to be that much better. But today we're going to get started with a different project. We're going to tell you a little more later about the one thing I think is most important to keep your animals safe in the wintertime. But to keep your humans safe, you got to have heat.
Yeah, Gary made me get all bundled up and come help, so here I am.
So we are going to go get some wood today. We used all our wood up behind the shipping container, and we wanted to do that. We want to clear that out to start stacking new wood there for next winter. But now we got to go to Cassie's mom and dad's, where there's probably at least 2 or 3 ricks left. We're going to load some up.
Seasoned wood.
Yeah, it's all seasoned out, at least a year old. Some of it's 2 years old. So come along and try to stay warm.
Now I see why he brought me. Gate getter.
Exactly.
Should I wear my gloves?
Should have wore your gloves out to get the gate.
What is the degrees?
It is currently 25 degrees.
It's better than 15.
This is working weather.
I prefer 60s.
You'd sweat if it was 60s.
With this get up, yeah, but I wouldn't have to wear this get up.
You're probably not going to sweat today. Unless there's a black and white friend that comes out and sees us.
I'm sure it's still living there. I brought reinforcements.
Yep. We're going to show you guys how we're going to deal with the problem we dealt with last time a little differently this time.
Yep.
All right. Last time we were here, we had a run-in with a black and white cat.
Not a cat.
Also known as a skunk.
A skunk. I'll get this wood right here. You can get that wood.
And Cassie, were we prepared last time?
Completely not.
Not at all. But now show them what we have today. How are we prepared today, Cass?
Well, I'm just trying to.
You better arm yourself.
Trying to look.
Look with that. Point it in the right direction.
We are prepared with our lentil friend.
That reminds me of the Beverly Hillbillies. Whenever he pulls up in California with the pistol pointing out, and he goes, "That's real nice, son. This here's what I carry." And he points it right at him. Big old double barrel shotgun. All right, well, this is what we got going on. We're going to be loading up this 2-year-old seasoned wood onto the trailer. And last time the skunk came out, so this time we're going to be ready for it. If it comes out, we're going to blast it. Right, Cass? I'm worried about getting sprayed first, though.
I know. But last time it just came out and scurried over there, and we had a bunch of children here, so we were very, very lucky.
Yes. Nobody got sprayed. All right, we got to be quick on the draw, Cassie, so go ahead and put one in it. Did it go in?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a turkey load, I believe, so I don't think there'll be any problems getting it as long as you can aim, or I can aim.
It comes out in a psh, doesn't it?
What?
The turkey load?
Yeah, it'll come out and scatter a little bit. So, all right, here we go. We're going to start loading up. Let's hope that this is not an exciting video. Very boring. That's our hope. Right, Cassie?
Correct.
Because if it's exciting, somebody needs to take a bath in tomato juice.
Not going to be me.
Front to back. If that's all we do, that's fine. We'll have to fill the center up.
skunk gets all inside there. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah. As I get them, I'm going to hit the wood a little bit.
Huh?
As I get it out, I'm going to hit the wood a little bit, like wake them up. He's in there.
I ain't hitting nothing. Wake up, skunk! Get out of there! Crazy. Wood's kind of.
All right, no action yet. I think Mr. Skunk is asleep, Cassie.
Oh, I heard something.
I was trying to remember where he climbed out of last time.
I'm just out of the middle, wasn't it? There was a much bigger pile.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger. I just don't know how he even got down in there, but he did.
That skunk escapes while we're not looking. You guys better tell us.
Alright, there's a big one. Oh.
Don't say stuff like that.
I think he already came out by now if he's going to. I mean, I hit the pile enough. The skunk dig holes in the ground in the wintertime to stay warmer.
Probably burrow. Burrow.
Maybe this is a nice fall home, but maybe not so much a nice winter home, you know what
I mean, there's plenty of other places to pick.
Stop it. You trying to scare me? I hate skunks, alright? There's not very many things that I really hate.
Right here's a pretty big pile, though. You can see on the ground on your side, but not my side.
Alright, we're getting close to the end, hopefully. Of hiding places.
I'm getting a little warm.
I think you're on in the hoodie now, right? As long as you move, it's not too bad. You said there'll be some cold deer hunting with it.
Yeah. At least there's no wind, though.
Yeah.
Might be some good deer hunting. Still have a little bit of bow season left, but we just aren't doing it.
We got too much other stuff going on, huh?
Huh?
Too much other stuff going on.
Yep. And we have plenty of meat, so no reason for us to go try to get more when we have enough food for our family.
Yeah. We are blessed. Our freezers are full for a year at least. Another one. All right, we're gonna kill the camera. We've had it running this whole time, expecting to see a skunk. So we'll catch up.
As we turn it off, it'll happen.
I know. As soon as we turn it off, it's gonna jump out of there. But we'll catch up with you guys when we're done. All right. There's good news and there's better news. Good news is we have a whole bunch of wood to burn. The better news is we didn't get sprayed by a skunk.
Nope, we got that whole pile, and Gary said, while we're here, you just want to go ahead and get some off of that? And I said, are you asking for trouble? But we got some.
So we got a little bit off of that to finish our middle of the trailer. And this was the pile. So there was the skunk house. And I guess he may have found a winter home. We took away his fall and summer home.
Yep.
So we're better off now.
Or he's going to come back really confused this evening.
Yeah, he'll be like, what happened to my house? It got repossessed? Did I miss my payment? Okay. Well, I'm going to take Cassie to go eat. She's going to pick. And
T5 if that's the two choices.
we're going to warm up, right?
Yep.
Well, you can come up with something else. We're just not driving to Tulsa.
Right now, because my friend said it the other day and I've been wanting it ever since, JL's, but I don't want to drive to Pryor either.
Okay.
JL's barbecue. Want to go to it in the next month or so.
I'm not going to say no to that. JL's is one of my favorites. So 21 degrees, I think. There's a tiny bit of sweat under my hat, but I'm not going to take it off till I get in the truck because I don't want to get sick. But we're going to load up and we'll see you guys back at the house. Dogs are checking out the wood. Does it smell like skunk, Shelby? Does it smell like a skunk, girl? It probably does. Luckily, we don't smell like skunks, but the wood probably does. So, Cassie, did you have a good lunch?
Very good cheeseburger.
My belly's full. Now I got to work more.
Now I need a nap, but I got to go do the real work.
Your real school work? Yeah. All right, well, I'm thinking I'm just going to leave this here.
I would.
And
There's
then
no reason to unload it out there and stack it and then bring it over here and use it.
Well, and the good news is now we have a backup trailer. So that big trailer I used to haul the tractor that we showed them earlier, I have that trailer. So if I need to haul a side-by-side or the tractor, I don't have to have this trailer. So
I mean, since we know snow is coming and it's going to be cold, might as well leave it here and use it or stack some up here. But snow moves out, temperature goes back to normal, then move it over there and stack it.
yeah, and if I get a chance, I might try to tarp this, at least part of it. That way it's covered and dried. And then, like say back here in the back,
Kick your Toyota out and park it right there.
oh yeah, I could, but I really like having a spot to keep one of the vehicles under dry. So anyway, we'll see. We got it up though. Cassie's got to go to school, go to work, whatever you want to call it. So I'll bring you guys along for a little bit of the chores, but I'd say we're probably getting close to ending this video.
Sounds good to me.
And I did have one tip about your animals for the winter, so I do want to share that.
You better hang around for that.
So as you can see behind me today, I'm doing the chores out of the pickup for good reason. It's cold, and so I do not plan on using the side-by-side until it gets above freezing. But I wanted to share my one tip about making sure your animals get through the winter. And I think it's kind of an obvious tip, but sometimes people might overlook it a little bit. I'll try to keep it short because my voice is not great. But number one thing you can do is always make sure your cows or sheep or goats or whatever you're feeding is in a good condition. By a good condition, I mean you're paying attention to their body. So take example right here, Salt. She has plenty of meat around her. She doesn't have any hips showing or any muscles or any bones showing. All she has is muscle. She has nice fat down her back. She's in great shape for the winter time. Hey girl. Same thing right here. This cow's looking good. But you can look down here and see that the animals are looking good. The number one thing you need to do to make sure your animals make it good through winter is make sure they're healthy and in great shape before winter ever begins. Because once it's 15 degrees, it's freezing, it's too late. You're already hosed. If you get a sick animal, animal that's not healthy, it's only going to get worse. And that's all I can say. Also, calves, babies. If you can keep your animals from having babies in the wintertime, you basically eliminate the risk of losing a baby to bad weather or cold weather. So lots of people leave their bulls out year round, leave their males out with their females. Bad idea. You do not want babies. Put your bulls up, put your rams up, put your whatever males you have, put them up for about 4 months out of the year, and you're guaranteed to have no babies during that time. So I know farmers do it every year. There's people right now that are watching new babies be born, and I think it's one thing that you can actually eliminate if you're smart and you'll actually do the work. So I'm just going to walk through here real quick. Look, check on everybody. There's Eva, Geronimo's daughter. She's doing good. But I make sure they have plenty of grain in the wintertime, but leading up to now is really the important time. That bull is fitting right in. Jake! Hey Jake! How are you, buddy? Blackberry. But we want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.